Hey friends, I hope you're doing well wherever you happen to be tuning in from. Today I'm going to share a simple hack to help you let go of negativity. And this is really handy because the human mind is actually wired in such a way that we're very prone to taking a negative perspective on things. So, first of all, I just want to say on that note, if you have a lot of negative thoughts about yourself, about others, about life, about situations, there's nothing wrong with you and you're not alone. We all have this bias towards the negative because of the way the human mind evolved. So let's explore that. So there's two fundamental errors of thought that warp the way we humans see and experience the world. They are one, we overestimate the bad in life, and two, we underestimate the good in life. Why would we have these two common errors in thinking? Well, it's because of the brain's built-in negativity bias, also known as positive negative asymmetry. So this bias towards the negative is totally normal. As human beings evolved over the last 200,000 years or so, most of our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers, or what we might call cavemen and women, and their life was really difficult and dangerous. So to survive, it was vitally important for them to pay attention to and react to negative experiences quickly so we could outwit predators and avoid dangers. Come out of your cave in the morning, see a rainbow on one side and the shadow of a predator on the other side. Your attention needs to go to the shadow fast and ignore that rainbow. Otherwise, you might never see a rainbow again, right? So our brains evolved to highlight negative experience and store it in memory so that that would help us remember how to avoid future potential threats. Now, we don't live in a world like our caveman ancestors where there's constant threats and dangers like those thousands of years gone by, but our brains still operate in the same way. And because of the negativity bias these days, we tend to stew on our problems and what's wrong way more than dwelling on what's going right in our lives. We recall insults better than compliments. We remember painful or negative experiences better than positive ones. We think about negative things more frequently than positive things, and we react to and are more impacted by negative events than we are to positive ones. Over the long term, this bias towards the negative can grow within us a tendency to be pessimistic, continuously stressed, anxious, or even depressed. How can we begin to correct this error in perception? Well, today I'm just going to give you 3 simple hacks to start to turn the negativity bias around. So first of all, if you can just deliberately take a little bit of time each day to focus on gratitude, it can make a really big impact. So you might like to start by writing down just 3 simple things that you're grateful for every day. It's really good to do this just before you go to bed at night. If you're having one of those evenings where your mind is ruminating about problems or worries or what went wrong in the day, it can really help to settle your mind and get a better night's sleep. So secondly, whenever you find your mind dwelling on something negative over and over and over again, try questioning the thoughts and challenging them and offering yourself a more balanced perspective. So it doesn't mean that you're going to deny that something unpleasant might be happening in your life, such as a criticism at work or an unfortunate event, but also offering yourself a reminder that, maybe there were compliments too. Maybe there's other good stuff going on as well. So don't allow yourself to solely focus on the negative. And thirdly, take some time to take in the good in your life. So as you're going about your daily life, deliberately pay attention to and soak in the simple pleasures all around you. For instance, the warmth and the coziness of your bed when you wake up in the morning. Just pause to really enjoy how good that feels, how comfortable and warm and safe you are. So this is not about positive thinking. It's not about laying there and thinking, I'm so warm, I'm so cozy. It is rather about actually the direct experience of pleasure, really just taking a moment to feel into your senses and enjoy the pleasantness of that moment. Taking, say, 20 to 30 seconds to relish in the comfort and the coziness and the warmth. Maybe later in the day, you hear a lovely piece of music in the background playing. And again, pause for 20 to 30 seconds, just listen and let the enjoyment of it wash through you. You know, other things you can enjoy: the feeling of warm sunlight on your skin, the pleasant taste of your tea or your coffee, the feeling, the softness of your breath, the sight of the ocean or the trees. So deliberately seek out and enjoy, really allowing yourself to soak in good experiences in your life for about 20 to 30 seconds and seeing if you can do that several times a day. Because when you do, you're laying down new neural pathways in the brain that help you balance the negativity bias. So these three practices, these three hacks, if you will help you to let go of negativity, bring a more balanced perspective to your mind, and give you greater enjoyment and contentment in your life. So if you care to, I invite you to try this out in the next week and just see how it feels for you or how it might shift or change things. So those three practices again: write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Question the thoughts that focus only on the negative and see if you can take a more balanced perspective. And regularly pause to take in the good and the pleasant things in your life for about 20 to 30 seconds, really letting yourself luxuriate in those experiences. I hope this is really helpful for you. I hope it brings you more strength, more ease, more happiness in your life.